Hello, and welcome back to another Imperfect Marketing Brief. I'm your host, Kendra Corman, and I am super excited to be talking to you today about social media and storytelling. So let's get started, shall we? All right. I know what you're thinking. Storytelling. Okay, yeah, I do that. Or I try to do that, but I don't always think about it. Maybe stories are just for campfires in the summer months and kids at night. Storytelling is everywhere. It's in the movies we watch, the books we read, and yes, even the way we use social media. Stories connect us together and they make us feel. They create an emotional connection. It is so important. So I want you to think about your favorite social media accounts, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, wherever it is. What do they have in common? They tell a story. They offer a behind the scenes look. They give you personal anecdotes. They let you feel part of that person's journey. This is storytelling at its finest. So how do you incorporate storytelling into your own social media? Well, first and foremost, you need to be genuine and authentic. That's extremely important, right? People can spot a fake from a mile away. Talk about your experiences, share your successes and failures, show what's going on behind the scenes. It doesn't always have to be a highlight reel. So many people use just the good stuff in social media, but you can use the not so good stuff too. And I think that's important. You're human, they're human, and we want to see it all. Next, you want to make sure that you're engaging with your audience. Ask them questions. Encourage them to share their own experiences. Make them feel like they're part of your story. They want to feel seen and heard just like you do. Lastly, you want to make sure that you're using visuals. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, video is worth even more than that. Whether it's photos, videos, or a well-crafted infographic, visuals can help your story come alive. So you really want to think about how do you want to make that happen. So you might be asking, why is this important? Or you might be thinking, well, duh, this is totally important. Again, it's about creating that connection. It makes you relatable, approachable, and memorable. And people like to do business with those they know, like, and trust. So when you think about creating content, I want you to think about stories. I want you to think about starting with a client asked me yesterday, or I was scrolling through social media and saw, or I was looking at a picture, or I was taking notes, or I was in a meeting, or whatever it happens to be. I want you to think about how you can use that in your social media, in your podcast, in your blogs, wherever you are. Storytelling is key to all of this. And nothing beats a story. It lures people in. It gives you that comfortable nature so that you're having a conversation with them. Whenever I start recording these, I pretend that I'm talking to just one person, sitting back, having a chat, talking a little bit about something that I've experienced recently or has been highlighted to me, whatever it may be. So I want you to think about the stories you can tell, the stories you can show, the mistakes that you make along the way. Don't be afraid to highlight what goes wrong. Again, we're all human and we all want to see that. Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of Imperfect Marketing. I'm your host, Kendra Corman. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And before I go, I do have one little plug that I want to add. If you could, it would be great if you would rate and subscribe wherever you're listening, or if you're watching on our new YouTube channel, that would be fantastic. Thank you all and have, again, a great rest of your day.